I really feel like Prismatic Evolutions is going to hurt a lot of people because people right now aren't thinking. People right now are too euphoric, and the people are now investing into Prismatic Evolutions at their current prices. I really feel like these are the same people that got back into Pokemon in 2021 and then left when Scarlet and Violet started, and then now they're back here, and now they're investing in the Prismatic Evolutions at $100, saying it's a good investment. Like I really feel like it's these type of people, and these are the type of people that get hurt because Prismatic Evolutions right now. We all know how popular it is. The set isn't even released yet. We're still a month and a half away from this being released, and there's just people that are not thinking, and I'm worried about these people because a lot of people are putting a lot of money into Prismatic Evolutions. Like a lot of people are heavily investing into Prismatic Evolutions, and if you were able to pre-order these at retail, good for you. 100%, that was a good play, and at that price point, obviously it's like a no-brainer. But there's still people that are saying that Prismatic Evolutions at $100, a normally trainer box, is a good investment. There's so many people saying that. I see it in my comments, I see it online. People are crazy about Prismatic Evolutions, and crazy to the point where they're not thinking. Because if you look at how much this has already grown, and just the percentage wise of the growth it's already at, it doesn't make a lot of sense to invest into it right now. And I know people are going to be like, well, Prismatic Evolutions, it's different. This is the best set in the Scarlet and Violet era. It's going to go crazy. This is Evolving Skies. Like, I understand there's a lot of, demand for the set. I understand. I know it's there. I know a lot of people are really, hyped up for the set. Probably the most hyped up set so far in Scarlet and Violet. I can agree with that. But just people aren't thinking because investment-wise, it doesn't make any sense right now. And I'll give you guys an example of why it just right now, it's like risky to really invest into this, especially long-term. So my example I want to give is with Surging Sparks. Now I know it's a main set versus special set, but just follow along here. So Surging Sparks. Booster boxes, you could have pre-ordered them at $100. That was like the cheapest you could have gotten them for. Then it got really popular and people started pre-ordering them, and then it went all the way up to like 160 at release. And now it's just recently hit 200. So it's just doubled. So from the time you could have pre-ordered the booster boxes of Surging Sparks to now, it's been probably a few months, right? Prismatic Evolutions. We're still a month and a half away from it being released, and they've already doubled because retail of these is $50. Remember that. Retail for these is $50, okay? And they're now over $100. That's already 100% gain, and the thing is not even released yet. Surging Sparks didn't do that. Surging Sparks only went up 60, and the booster box was $100, so 60% is obviously more money than Prismatic Evolution is doubling, which is only 50. And then now it's just doubled. Surging Sparks just doubled in price. Now it's at 200. You're telling me, because the people saying this is a good investment right now, this is their ideology. They're saying that at release, this is going to go to 150. Then a few months later, it's going to go to 200. It's like percentage-wise, you know how crazy that is for a just normal Elite Trainer box? It's crazy. Because at 100, right, that's already double. At 150, that's triple. And at 200, that's quadruple. There's people literally saying this is going to triple or quadruple. Like, that's how crazy people are now about Prismatic Evolutions. It's like, I understand the demand and stuff, but percentage-wise, what people are saying, it makes like no sense. But who knows? Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe in this sort of market, maybe this sort of thing is possible. But people that are investing in this, especially long-term, like $100 already double to buy in right now for a specialty set for a normally trainer box, it makes no sense. But I guess people now are just buy everything at these prices thinking that everything's going to skyrocket, which maybe it's true. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But I just think buying at double right now in long term, it makes no sense. And I hope the people that are saying this is a good investment, hopefully they flip it for a little bit of money. Hopefully these go to 150 and then, they can sell on eBay, and then after fees and everything, they make $10. Hopefully you can do that. But other than that, if you're really thinking this is going to go to 200, like I've heard some people saying, think about it. That's quadruple retail, quadruple. That's basically like saying, for example, Surging Sparks booster box. I know the prices are different, but that's like MSRP 161, right? For a Surging Sparks booster box. That's like saying it's going to go 4 times that. Like, it's crazy. Like, people, I think, really aren't thinking. And I think since this is not a booster box, and since it's cheaper at retail at 50, and now it's 100, people are thinking it can go to 200 because it sounds like it's cheaper, like because it's only $200. But it's an Elite Trainer box. It's not a booster box. Just remember that. It's crazy. And it's even more crazier when you look at the prices of Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes, and you look at 151, they're literally like the exact same price. And 151 had a ton of hype, and it's been out for over a year now. And it's the same price as Prismatic Evolutions that's not even released yet. And this set has been released for over a year now. Like, to think that Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes go to 150, 200, like when it gets released, is crazy to me. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And like I said, maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe the evolutions is like evolving skies. Maybe this is just, maybe I'm totally wrong and this goes crazy. It's possible. But as an investor and stuff, it doesn't make any sense. But hey, if you want to take your chances to make a little bit of money, go for it. But even if this goes from 100 to 150, I don't know. I just think for it to go up that much in price, it's crazy, and I feel like it's super risky, and the return and everything, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. But if you can get these at retail, then obviously I would say it's a good investment. But there's just too many people pushing this idea at, $100 it's a good buy. Like, it's just worrisome that people are really saying that, because when you really look and take a step back and see 151, which is a crazy popular set, right? That's as expensive as Prismatic, and the set isn't even released yet. It's like the ideology of tripling, quadrupling. Like, even 151 had all this time to grow. Like, yes, we got more products from like Costco with the Elite Trainer boxes, the mini tins, then with Walmart, the poster collection box, and the booster bundles. Like, yeah, we got more supply, but it's like, still, it's like, it's just crazy. People don't think about all these things. Like, with 151, we didn't really see Elite Trainer box reprints, and maybe for Prismatic Evolutions, maybe we don't see reprints as well for Elite Trainer boxes, and everything goes crazy. Maybe. But you got to think about it this way. With Prismatic Evolutions, they can still reprint Elite Trainer boxes, and with specialty sets, they, tend to do that. So it's just all these factors that we're seeing here with Prismatic Evolutions and the prices and just things that happen. You can see with, other past sets. I made videos talking about, all these specialty sets and how they, get, sometimes they get reprinted to the ground. There's just usually a lot of supply of these specialty sets. It's like, buying at $100 just doesn't make any sense. And I think also what's really been pushing more of this narrative of, buying it right now is a good price for Prismatic Evolutions is we got more cards released. We got some trainers here. And then we got some more of these artworks, and people are now even going more crazy because we see these new artworks and they're really good, but just everyone right now is not being real. This is a specialty set. The product, the main product is a normally trainer box. Normally trainer boxes for specialty sets tend to get reprinted. It's not like main sets where sometimes booster boxes really don't get reprinted or reprinted a lot. Like, this is a normal product. Just think about it. It's a normal product. If they reprint stuff, usually Elite Trainer boxes get reprinted for specialty sets. It's like the risk to reward, in my opinion, just investing into this right now isn't worth it, but people aren't thinking. So that's all I want to say today about Prismatic. We'll see where it goes when it gets released, and maybe I'm wrong about this whole thing, but people right now just, I feel like, really aren't thinking. So that's all I want to say today. Just want to talk about this and how crazy people are with Prismatic. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.